Welcome to More Than Mindset, the only podcast that bridges the gap between spirituality and success. Go beyond the mind with clarity and confidence coach Kim Guillory and learn how to integrate your passion to serve with your skills and experience to create a business you love. Let's get started.
Hey, and welcome back. This week, I am talking about pursuing your dreams and not pursuing your dreams. So it's kind of like both sides of the coin can be great or can suck. So here's what happens. You have a vision or a dream or some sort of intention to maybe bring something new into the world or to experience something different than you have in your past. And I just want to say that dreams remain dreams unless you actually pursue them. I hear coaches and healers all the time, massage therapists telling me their dreams of expanding and opening their spa and teaching other people, moving into leadership. I wish I could count how often I hear this. And at one point, I believed everyone and I saw the potential and I got really excited. And then they kept telling about the dream and they kept talking about the vision and never took the action towards it because it takes courage. It takes daring courage to pursue your dreams. And I believe that the greatest loss is not dying. It's dying with your potential unmet. And the hardest part about saying that to someone who is sitting in this chaos, I'm going to call it, or this conflict between what they really want and what they think they can't have, is you fight for your limitations. I talk to coaches, work with clients that continue to fight for why they can't do it, why it's not easy, and why it's not available for them. And my coaching is not for the light at heart because I make a commitment, a soul commitment, a contract with you when we decide to work together that I'm going to fight for your potential. And it is not comfortable. It is hard to face victimhood. It is hard to face hard knocks, truth. We don't want to see it, guys. And so we hold on to those limitations and we want to be babied. We want to be spoiled. We want to be loved. We want to be appreciated and seen. And it's just a habit of neurology. It will keep you stuck in the old pattern. In order to create something new, you have to let go of something old. And that is the limitations, the fear, the doubt. It's almost like the inflammation of your beliefs. It gets inflamed when you set goals. And the disbelief shows up as a catalyst and comes up with all the excuses, everyone that it could possibly, everyone it could possibly think of to blame. That is the problem. Goes back to childhood, goes back to the parents, goes to the coach, goes to anybody who's trying to help you. You cannot see. And this is so hard to see clients stuck in this, and it happens all the time. And if you listen to the Believing Better series, everything's listed out on YouTube. It's free to listen to. I talked to over a dozen clients who had to move through this to get to the next level. It's painful. It's scary. It hurts because you really believe your story. You really believe the story that the mind is telling you about them being a bully and them being pushy and they're not listening to you and they don't understand and they don't know how hard it is for you. But I want you to know, I know how hard it is for you because I know how hard it was and is for me. I know how hard it is to let go of the attachment and the limitations, to move through the fear, to move through the doubt. It is so hard. I get it. And I want to help you do it. The best example I can give you is if you were training for a marathon and you've never run a marathon before. You are not going to learn how to run that marathon by doing what you've done in the past. You're going to have to do something different. You're going to have to be consistent. You're going to have to be disciplined. You're going to have to push through the pain to get to the finish line. You're going to have to practice. You're going to have to grow a muscle. You're going to have to grow resilience. You're going to have to train your lungs and your muscles and your mind in order to get there. So if you haven't made $50,000 or $100,000 on your own before, you're going to have to grow the muscle, the courage, the discipline, and let go of the victim mentality. Let go of all of the stories that keep you wrapped in the package of doubt and fear. And I know this is not easy to hear. And I guarantee you someone listening to this has hired someone, and maybe even that someone was me, that triggered the flip out of you. And you think it's because they just pushed you too hard and they didn't listen to you and they didn't understand how you were different. And I'm going to challenge you on that. And I'm going to tell you to sit back and do an assessment. Maybe go back and watch replays if you have that available for you, and watch what you are holding on to and document it. Bring it to your awareness what you're fighting for, because I don't want to fight for your victim mentality. I don't want to fight for your limitations. I want to fight for your potential. I want to help you grow into an empowered individual who takes personal responsibility for their growth. That's, to me, that would be the most beautiful friendships and partnerships that I could ever imagine, is helping grow individuals who are empowered to depend on themselves, to rely on themselves. Individuals who take personal responsibility, accountability, that commit and instill discipline to continue until what they set out to do is created. That is what I wish for you. That is what I wish for all new coaches, massage therapists, healing-focused entrepreneurs. If you are leaving the industry, the workforce, and want to step into entrepreneurship, want to be a business owner, want to help people in your own way, you're going to have to learn how to do things differently. And you're going to experience some pain and some grief of letting go of the way you used to do it, because it's not going to work here. I love you, and I really want to help you reach your potential. I really want to help you move through the fear, move through the doubts, through the disappointments. Man, business is disappointing. So many disappointments. You think if you get the website made, or if you get the certification, or if you invest thousands of dollars, that you're entitled to people hiring you. And that is not true. You believe that if you pay someone, that they will guarantee that you're going to get those results. And again, it's all up to you. You're paying someone to be your guide. You're paying someone to be to ride this ride with you, to be a passenger, to have eyes, to cheer you on when you're feeling down, but not to baby you, not to cuddle you. That's not going to get you anywhere. That's going to keep you where you were. So I know this is hard to hear for some of you. I just completed my second cycle of mind body coach training, and this came up so many times in there. And it's having the tools, being able to access the tools to have the mental stability, the emotional regulation. Those are so important. So if you don't have that yet in your personal life, before you're trying to give it to someone else in your business, I highly suggest that you do some personal development on mindset, on emotional processing, on regulating your nervous system, on understanding triggers. We have a training called Trigger Training. Because when you decide to be a business owner, you step out into the public, all of this stuff is going to come up. Business is a catalyst to bring up your disbeliefs, your unhealed traumas, your shame, your limitations. It is designed that way. That is actually why I love it. I love business because it's the best personal growth or personal development tool that I know of. It's like, it really shakes and rattles you. If I remember being in doTERRA, buying a family physician's kit and signing up and having an account does not make you a business owner. The commitment and the discipline to ordering every single month, to telling people about the product, to selling, to helping them use the product. There's 12 steps to becoming a successful coach. There are 12 steps. If you want to know more about this, come into the More Than Mindset group and ask, come into, it's what we do in eSchool. And I'm happy to share that with you. I can't do all of that here. We may do a later show about it. But if you are a coach who has not optimized your potential, who is not making money, who is not serving clients, and you are disappointed and you're tired of beating your head against the wall, and you are so angry because you spend money to hire a coach or to do business training or buy a program or a package and you're not getting results, I want you to question exactly what are you doing? What are you doing with the information? What are you doing with the guidance? Because we are in the habit of taking on knowledge without implementation. And so I just want to challenge you on that this week. I am not blaming you, not pointing the finger. I have this conversation at least 4 or 5 times a week, dozens of times a month. Same conversation with new business owners, because I've chosen to work with people who haven't made $50,000 yet. And this is the shit that comes up every single time. I recently offered a $47 Pitch Perfect product, and it shook up half of the container because of this exact thing. And it was $47. You literally spend like more than that filling up your car or going to the grocery, like going out to dinner. And this could be a game changer. You definitely will get at least 1 to 3 clients just by doing the challenge. And $47 rattled their brains because they have a belief, I've paid this much, I should be doing better by now. And the $47 brings up that belief. And instead of getting coaching, they go into the victim spin. How hard it is, how they've paid and they haven't got, it should have happened already. I see other people doing it. I'm not getting what I need. It sounds like a 4 to 6 year old, and it's supposed to. Coaching, especially on the subconscious, we are coaching the toddler. We are coaching the child under 9 years old. We're coaching all that crap that came up and we did not resolve. We did not process or integrate or experience fully when we were kids. So mind-body coaching, or the integrative mind-body process, it helps you understand that. But if you haven't been through that coach training, or you haven't been coached with someone who understands it, you probably don't know that. And you think it is the coach or the program or the course that's the problem. Or you think it's the clients that quit on you. They are not the problem, boo. They are not. It's just that you don't know what you don't know. And you don't know this yet. That's it. Go easy on yourself. Let it off the hook. Take a good look at exactly what am I doing? What am I responsible for? What are my results? Like if you just did a launch and you didn't get anyone, or you only got one person to sign up, go back and assess it, strategize, do it again. That's the way to do this. I know a lot of you think you're buying a silver bullet, that when you buy into something, they're going to give you exactly what to do and it's going to work the first time. It's not true. And if any coach tells you it's true, bad on them. Because I know plenty of coaches who do not believe that, including us. We know what it takes. We're in business too. I'm in business too, and I have been since 1997. There's a lot I can tell you about this. And let me tell you, I was a victim for over half of that time because I really believed I was the victim of the economy of where I live, the mindset of the people around me. Like I had so many limiting beliefs and it was just holding me back. It wasn't holding anyone else back. So I want to offer you to consider this and do an assessment. And if you have a coach, Get coaching on it. If you can't get coaching on this, you might want to reconsider. You might want to reconsider, what are you paying for? What are you investing in if you're not willing to be vulnerable and work through this so that you can get to the other side? All right, my friends, have an amazing week. Go pursue your dreams. That means get out of dreaming and visualizing and get into action that is aligned with what you want to create, because that is the magic bullet. Being in belief while you're taking the steps, the willingness to assess and to pivot and to keep trying. That's the secret. That's the magic bullet that you're looking for. All right. Have a great week. Go shake some stuff up.
Thanks for listening to this episode of More Than Mindset.